Hey guys, this is Dark Rage, and today we are doing another gmod hacking video. So today we are looking at the Smeg hack. I know what a beautiful name that is. And basically we're just going to be looking at how it goes, how it works, is it any good, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I'm just going to show you how to install it. We're going to be using the same bypass we used in the previous gmod hacking video, so yeah, be aware of that. So yeah, if you want to get this hack, just download it from the description below. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to install the hack. So what you're going to do is you want to download the files I said, extract it so you see these files. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to go to the gmod directory. So if you want to know what that is, it's in C drive or whatever drive you use it. Program files times 86, Steam, Steam apps, common, Garry's mod. When you go to that directory, you should see all of this, as you can see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to want to look how to actually install this. Now it's very easy to install, it's not difficult at all, so don't worry about that. So what you're going to do, if you watched my previous video, then you know already how to install this, probably something like this. So what you're going to do, you're going to open the Lua file. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to want to copy the bin file and the smeghack.lua over to this directory. So we're just going to click copy and paste. Now, I'm not going to do it because I've already got it installed, but if you click paste, it'll ask you, do you want to overwrite the files? Just press yes. Okay, so when you've done that, that means the hack is now successfully installed. So now what you're going to do is we're going to want to basically inject the bypass into Garry's mod. Okay, so you probably wonder, well, how do we do that? Well, normally we use the extreme injector, but today we're using another injector because for some reason for me, the extreme injector just isn't working. I don't know why, and I don't want to give out something that probably doesn't work, so I'm using a different injector. I mean, you can use any injector you want, but this is just one that I could find that was free and not a virus. So yeah, I'm using auto inject, which, you know, I like. It's easy. It does the same thing as the extreme injector. It's just different. But yeah, what you do, you want to open up Garry's mod. Okay, so as you see, I've got it open in background on the main screen. So you're just gonna leave that in the background. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna run auto inject.exe as an admin. So run as admin. Yes. Okay. So if you've downloaded it from the description, with the auto inject.exe already in it, you probably should already see this because with it I've put the inject config.ini, the configuration settings file, which saves the settings which you've previously stored. So as you can see, I've already set where Garry's mod, the hl2.exe is, and it should be already there. But if it isn't for some reason, then to load up this, to use auto DLL, because some of you might not even know how to use this, so I'm just going to explain how to use this. So what you're going to do, if this isn't there, you're going to want to go down here, you want to click this button here with the 3 dots on it, and you want to go to your Garry's mod directory. So you're going to go to local disk, you're going to want to go to program files times 86, you're going to want to go to Steam, there is Steam apps, and common, and Garry's mod. Okay, and basically you're going to select the hl2.exe. Now I've already got mine set, so I'm not going to bother, but just double click that if it's you, and it will load up here. No, and when it's done that, it will show up here, sorry, in this box here. You're just going to simply press this button, the add button. When you press that, it will go up here. Okay, and then make sure you select it, make sure it's highlighted in blue, or else when you come over here it will say the process not been selected. So make sure that's selected and highlighted in blue. Okay, so when you've done that, what you're going to do is you want to come down here, and if you've already downloaded this from, as I said in my description, this will probably already be, but if it isn't for some reason again, what you're going to do is you want to basically just press that again, and you'll want to find where the bypass is stored. So mine is on my desktop, so if I go to new August, okay, and you want to find the file you downloaded from my description. Inside that you'll find the bypass.dll. So you want to find that. So whatever that is, just load that up, then double click on it, and you'll see it load up here. And then what you do, once it's here, you're simply going to press that button again, the plus button, and it'll load up here. So make sure you got that selected, okay, and then you select that. What you're going to do then to inject it, just simply press inject upon process startup, or inject. So inject upon process startup is basically, do you want it to automatically inject when the process starts up? So you can set that if you want, but all you're going to probably select is just inject. And then if you've done it correctly, I've already installed this, I've already downloaded this, installed this. If you've done it correctly, it'll come up here in the console saying it has been successfully injected. But yeah, I've already injected it, so that's why I don't think, unless I have to highlight it, I don't know. No, I think it's just because I've already done it. Again, I'm new to using this auto DL injector as well. So, okay, so when you've done that and it's come up in the console for you saying it's injected successfully, go into gmod and then find a server. So I'll be right back once I've found a server. Okay, so when you're in a gmod server and you've got it all loaded up and you're ready to use the hack, what you're going to do is you're going to open up the console. Okay, now if you don't have this enabled, if you don't know how to get this open, it's easy. Just go to options, keyboard, advanced, and then make sure enable developer console is checked. Press OK, apply, and then what you're going to do is you're going to want to come back to the console, and to open up the console, sorry I forgot to mention, you have to press the button above tab and below escape. Okay, and if you press that, the console will open up. Now what you're going to do now is you're going to type in these commands. So what you're going to do, first of all, you're going to type in increment var space, and then you're going to type in sv underscore allow cs lua space 1. Okay, and press enter. Then it'll just say Tiska changed value for, you know, sv cs lua to 1. When it's done that, what you're going to do now is you're going to want to open up the smeghack.lua. So what we're going to do to that, we're going to type in lua underscore OpenScript underscore CL, okay, space, and then just put smeghack.lua like that. Okay, as you can see, it will say running script smeghack.lua. Now that's basically the console, and it should say at the top, as you can see there, smeghack loaded successfully. So what we're going to do now is you're going to want to press the insert key. Okay, and then as you can see, this is the smeghack like user interface. Okay, well, I just got shot, thanks for that. So as you can see, this is the smeghack. When you load it up, you will see all of this stuff, you know, all of these menus. There's quite a lot of menus for this hack, you know. It's a decent hack, and it's a good hack. It's got some features I've not seen on other hacks before, so it's different, you know. This is what this video is about. It's not about a new bypass or anything. It's just, you know, a new interface for a hack. So let's just discuss how this works a bit, because, you know, to people who've not used it before, it can seem quite confusing, but it really isn't. So I don't know if it will show up in yours, but you can make a config of saved files. So as you can see, I've made one called main. I don't know if you're able to see this one in the config, but this is set up. I've set this up myself to how I like it. But so if I double click this, I don't know if I can load it like that. There we go. If I go in here now, as you can see, all the boxes are ticked that I want to use. So if you want to set it up like me, you can follow how I've done it. So I've got aimbot ticked, I've got LOS check on, I've got auto wall, I don't have auto shoot on, I have aim on key, and I've set my key to F. Yeah, you can change this to what you want, but I like aiming on key. I just find it more preferable. You can say aim priority. I've always have mine at distance. You can change it to crosshair. It's up to you. It's completely up to you, that is. I've turned these off because I don't care about smooth aim at the moment. This I'm not that bothered about if I get banned on. So stick to target. That's basically, if you hover over that bit, you'll see what it says. We'll stay aiming on one target as long as they fall within the selected criteria. So I have that ticked, so I want it to stick to that target. You can have it on bone aim. So what this means, if you tick this, you can set to what bone, like what part of the body you want the aimbot to aim for. I've got mine set to head, because if you hit them in the head, they're dead instantly. So I always find that preferable. And if I was you, I'd recommend checking all of these. Okay, well, except these, unless if you don't want them. But make sure you've got team, opponents, friends, enemies, and whatever. Unless you don't want friends. But for me, I just tick them all because on this server I want to be able to aim at anybody. You know what I mean? All the players I want to be able to aim at, not a specific one. So that's why I've ticked all of them. So yeah, that's just the aimbot tab, and that's got a lot in. It's got a lot of features I haven't seen before. If you don't know what LOS check is, it only aims at visible players within your line of sight. So yeah, that's quite useful. But yeah, there's a lot of features here. It's really good actually. I quite like it. So yeah, as you can see, I've set here that it goes for the head. So yeah, it's up to you. So next tab we got is ESP. So ESP, everyone knows that, I'm pretty sure. So the ESP makes sure you got that just enables and disables. That's the main like power switch, what you could say. Again, who do you want it to target? You know, we want it on team and opponents, friends, enemies, really. It's up to you. If you want it to target NPCs, it's up to you again. Entity ESP. So draw ESP for select entities. So yeah, all these entities that you selected, you want that to show them. boundary boxes. Now the boundary boxes you can make them either 2D or 3D. So as you come down here, it says boundary boxes. So it's just set that to 3D or 2D. It's up to you. I prefer 3D personally, but it's completely up to you. You can set name tags, weapon, distance, health, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can customize your crosshair. You know, it's got a lot on for just ESP, so that's useful. Again, it's set up how you like it. If any problems, just comment below and I'll help you out. Ents, you know, you could set entities that you want to see. Off ESP, on ESP, what, you know what I mean, what you can see with ESP, what you can't see, which is again a useful feature. Miscellaneous, you got the, you know, random stuff like, do you want to see what, if any admins are on the server? As you can see, I've got them on. I've got the admins and spectator box. So this guy here is the admin on the server, so I know that, ooh, okay, there's an admin. The good thing about spectators is you can see who's spectating and all this, so you know if someone's watching, you know, just so you can watch it back when using hacks. You got the clock speed multiplier, which is basically a speed hack. So yeah, it's up to you how fast you want to go, which I find really cool. Normally, most people just use cheat engine for that, but it's cool how they've implemented that into the hack. Sorry. You can set your friends, so if you made it on the other, for example, if you put on here you don't want to target friends because they're friends of yours, you can put them in this list so it won't target them. So they're friends, so the aimbot won't attack them, which is a really cool feature. You can, there's a lot of feature, you know, a lot of buttons for this. It's up to you how you said. I don't have any friends like on this game, so it's up to you how you use that. You got cams, you got the enable disable cams hack. You got client side no clip. Now this is interesting. Client side no clip, as you can see, you can fly around the map. So this, like, your server doesn't have to have no clip, but it's only client sided. So everyone else on the server won't see you flying. So no one will be able to see you flying, but you, you're no clipping. You know, this can be useful if you've got any need for it. But yeah, I think that's really useful. I haven't seen that on any other hack that I've used. Maybe there is hacks like that have it, but that's a quite a unique one to me. So yeah, that's quite interesting. You got third person. You can an over the shoulder view. Yeah. So if we're going to B hop now, again bunny hop. You know, typical bunny hop. Enable disable B hop hacks. You got fast walk, so it makes you walk slightly faster. Auto hop, hold space to B hop, so to bunny hop. You got auto strafe, automatically turns in the air, which is quite cool. Edge jump, as you can see, jump just before an edge. Sideways, turns your camera so that you can B hop normally while in sideways mode. See, that's useful. And W only, oh, never chosen that. Turns your camera so you can B hop normally while in W only mode. So again, a lot of features just for bunny hopping. So yeah, that's really cool. And then you got the spammer. You know what a spam is, don't you? You set all this up. You know, type the message you want to spam, and boom, you're gone. You can spam the server out. Honestly, I didn't use spammers personally. I've never used this. I've not had any need for a spammer. But you know, if you like doing that, then there you go. And you got this. What's that? Adds a random number to the end of your message to help avoid anti-spammers. So yeah, basically, so some servers can have like things running which prevent same messages being repeated, you know, in the same sequence. So this is add random numbers, so it to the checkers it appears that it's a different message just due to the fact there's a random number on it, a different number each time, which is, you know, it's a cool feature. It's a very clever feature, and it's useful if you want to spam servers with text. So it's up to you with that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and it helped you out, then please leave a like, as it helps me out a lot, and it helps me, you know, bring out more videos for you guys. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.